Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mickey the Bookworm, and today I am just giving you guys a video of a readathon that I did. I did a vlog of it for the reading rush, which just ended last night. So I just wanted to give you guys a little taste of what participating in that was like for me. To go ahead and review the books that I chose for this, I had 4 prompts. One was a book that will make you happy, and so I chose The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. And the next prompt was read a book in the same room the whole time, so I went for the shortest book on my TBR, The World's Last Night by C.S. Lewis, which is a 122-page collection of essays. And then there was a prompt for a book with a house on the cover. This was a 4-day readathon, so initially I had 4 books. One was going to be Evie Drake Starts Over, and that has a house on the cover, but with The Unexpected Everything being so long, I kind of knew I needed to double up somewhere. So I went ahead and chose Under the Tuscan Sun because I definitely want to see Italy at some point, and this also has a house on the cover, so this was a doubled up book here for those prompts. So it was somewhere I wanted to go, Tuscany, and then the house on the cover. So those were the books that I dove into for the Reading Rush readathon, and we'll go ahead and get into the vlog and let you guys see what going through this readathon was like. Okay, so it is Thursday. It's the first day of the Reading Rush readathon, and I have a little bit of time before work, so I am diving into The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. It is long, obviously, and that's kind of why I'm diving into it first. I kind of thought if I dove into the longest book first, then that would give me more time to do it. And yeah, it's gonna be really long, so we'll see how it goes. Tomorrow is the day I have a shorter day with work, so tomorrow I'm going to cram in The World's Last Night, which is the short C.S. Lewis collection of essays. And then Saturday, I'm having a socially distant birthday party with my family for my sister, where we're all in separate cars, but we're celebrating her birthday because she's turning 20. So it's kind of a big deal, and we wanted to be able to share that with her. So I won't have as much time to read on Saturday, so I figured getting started with the thickest book was my best option, and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay, so it's a little bit after the end of my work day, and I was able to read some this morning, and I was able to read some during my lunch break. So I am roughly 100 pages in to The Unexpected Everything. So far I'm liking it okay. It's not the most stellar book I have ever read, but it's fairly light, like a kind of light, not hard-hitting YA book, and that's kind of like that's about all I can really handle in life right now. So yeah, so far it's okay, and it's matching up kind of what I felt like I needed out of a book right now, and I'm enjoying it. So hopefully I can get a little bit further into it tonight. It is a 500-page book, so I want to definitely have a pretty good grip on it before I close out tonight. And then tomorrow I have a shorter work day, so after My workday ends in the early afternoon. I'm gonna hole up in my room for a couple hours and breeze through C.S. Lewis's book, The World's Last Night, which is a collection of essays. And that will be for the prompt, reading a book in one place the whole time. So that's my plan for tomorrow, because tomorrow is really the best day for me to do that. And then I have my sister's socially distant party on Saturday, and at that point, I guess I'll be hopefully getting into Under the Tuscan Sun, and I'll probably have to throw in some more of this one too, just because it's so long. I think I'm gonna have to read a little bit of this one every day of this readathon in order to get through it. So that's my progress so far. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so I got through page 2. I can't read. I got through page 267 in The Unexpected Everything last night and stayed up later than I should have to do it probably, but that's okay. Don't know if you just heard that, but Amtrak is still running. My house is backed up to train tracks, and sometimes it's Amtrak and sometimes it's a really noisy freight train. So anyway, I got through page 267 of The Unexpected Everything last night. I'm going to try to get through a little bit more this morning and at lunch, and then I will later this afternoon be squeezing in The World's Last Night. So at any rate, I'm about halfway through this giant book, and so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna have my morning coffee and see how much further I can get. Okay, so yesterday I was able to get through The World's Last Night, which was my, the prompt for that one was read a book in the same room the whole time. So The World's Last Night is a collection of essays by C.S. Lewis. It is only 122 pages long in my copy, so that's why I was able to finish that so quickly. But I did also stay up till 11:30 to do it because I didn't get to it as soon in the day as I maybe should have. But I did finish it yesterday, and I did read it all at once in one room, so it did get done. And I also got a few pages read of The Unexpected Everything. So I'm going to spend the rest of today going over the rest of The Unexpected Everything. I have a little less than 200 pages to go. It's a book with over 500 pages, so I'm doing pretty well. And then either at the end of today or tomorrow, I'll start on Under the Tuscan Sun. Not sure I'll get to Evie Drake Starts Over, but that was okay because Under the Tuscan Sun counts for both the prompt, Somewhere I Want to Go, and a book with a house on the cover. So it will all be covered. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I just got back from my sister's social distancing, tailgating 20th birthday, so that was fun. And now back to reading. Okay, so right now I am parked in the old port of Portland, downtown. I am like pretty much right along the pier, and it's a lot easier to find a parking spot right now, obviously, but parking is free on Sundays, so that's helpful. I might get out in a little bit and kind of like walk up and down the sidewalk or out onto the wharf, but right now I am sitting in my car reading Under the Tuscan Sun. I'm about 50 pages into it, and yeah, so I'm trying to finish this by tonight, and yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I wanted to find a place to read that was near the water, and my usual spot is over by Portland Headlight in Cape Elizabeth, Fort Williams Park, and I can actually park my car facing the water and read there, but right now it's closed, and all of the parking for pretty much any of the parks is closed, because apparently you're only supposed to go to the parks if you can actually walk to them, and I don't live quite that close to any parks, so yeah, I kind of drove around for a while today in search of a spot where I could go that I would be like near the water, or at least get a sea breeze. So I'm in the old port, and maybe later I'll go down on the wharf and either read or just kind of walk and get some fresh air that way. But it's kind of ridiculous to live in a coastal city if you like can't even get to where the water is. So I'm really glad I found some parking finally. Okay, so it is 11. No, it's not 11. It's 10. It's 10 p.m. And today was the last day of the reading rush, and I'm not gonna get through my third book. I am like 160 pages into Under the Tuscan Sun, and it's just not gonna happen today. I have 200 pages to go. It is under 300 pages, and under normal circumstances I can do that in a day, but with this book it's not even like, it's a lot of kind of like academic language. It's really well written, and it would be boring except for I'm actually really interested in Tuscany, and so I do find it interesting, but it just is taking a lot longer to read than like most books that I would have picked. So that was a really, really long 160 pages, and I am not getting through 200 more tonight, and I'm not gonna try. So I'm calling fail on this one, but I have tomorrow off, and so I can pick it up tomorrow and finish it, because I definitely do still want to finish it, and even if it didn't happen for the reading rush. So yeah, I'm admitting defeat for tonight, but it is a good book, and I had a good time doing this readathon, and yeah, tomorrow is Patriots Day, which is a holiday that is only celebrated in Massachusetts and Maine, and I get it off from work, which is really cool, and it kind of took me by surprise, because it's just like, yes, it's a holiday up here and some people get it off, but not everybody does. So anyway, I'm gonna enjoy that tomorrow and finish up Under the Tuscan Sun. Okay, so now that you guys have seen the vlog, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a review of the 3 books that I got to in the readathon. The first, obviously, was The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. The irony is this is supposed to be the prompt for this one was a book that will make you happy, and I really thought that this was a ticket. It's a YA, and it's supposed to be, you know, like light and fun. And I don't know if I've just kind of outgrown the light, fun YA thing or what, but honestly, like, I just thought this one came across, like, the dialogue was really forced. I didn't think the writing was that great. I kind of liked the storyline, even though there were a lot of, like, YA cliches. But it was, I didn't love it. And I think I gave it 3 stars on Goodreads, maybe even 2. And another couple of reasons why I didn't love it is it's so thick. It's 518 pages. What teenager is sitting down and reading 518 pages? Okay, I did, but like that doesn't count. I was a weirdo. And when I was reading 500 pages, it was like Anna Karenina. It was not this. Also, the chapters were like 30 to 40 pages long, so there were like no great stopping points. It was so hard just to get through a chapter. So yeah, I can't remember if I gave this 2 or 3 stars on Goodreads, but I didn't love it. It would make a good beach read, honestly, and I could see a teenager really liking it, but I just, this was just not my favorite. Sorry, it wasn't. I was hoping for better. The next book was The World's Last Night by C.S. Lewis. This is a collection of his essays. It's only 122 pages long, so I used this for the prompt, read a book in the same room the whole time, and I got through it in about 3 hours. I really liked it. It's good. I just like C.S. Lewis anyway, so I feel like it's kind of, whenever I pick up anything by C.S. Lewis, it's like almost a foregone conclusion that I'm going to give it 5 stars. It's almost not even fair for me to rate this because I'm super biased. But I enjoyed it. It's bite-sized. I mean, really the whole thing is bite-sized, but the essays are 10 to 15 pages, and they're really great and do a good job of expanding on some of his ideas without crossing into like whole book territory. I just liked it. This one was good. And honestly, I love the cover. So, you know, just a side note. All right, the third book that I went into kind of was a doubled up prompt. The prompts were a book set someplace where you really want to go, and for me that would be Italy. So I picked up Under the Tuscan Sun, and then there was a prompt that was a book with a house on the cover, and obviously there's a house on the cover, so this doubled up. This one, I am enjoying it. I actually didn't get through the whole thing. It's under 300 pages, and normally I can get through 300 pages in a day without a problem, but Frances Mays, the author, is a university professor in the humanities, and the way she writes shows that. And so the writing is beautiful, but it's academic, and it's harder to get through. Like, I can't just breeze through it. It takes some time to read and understand. So I am enjoying it. I'm a little more than halfway through it, but I could not get through 280 pages in a day the way that I thought I could. So I'm going to continue this today because it's Patriots Day in Maine, which means I have the day off. So yay, New England only holidays. But I did like this one, or I have been liking it so far, even though I didn't finish it. All right, those are my reads for the Reading Rush Stay Home Readathon. If you want to see more, you can go ahead and look on my Instagram, which is at Mickey the Bookworm, and you'll see some of the photo challenges that I did for the Reading Rush also on there. And go ahead and give me a follow there too. I mean, I love bookish social media. It's my favorite thing, and I would be so happy to be friends with you guys on Instagram. All right, well, that is everything. And next, I guess, probably is going to be my wrap-up video for April. So be sure to keep watching the channel to see that coming soon. Have a good day, guys.